Nature is clear. Women ought to have long hair and men short. Long hair on a woman is her glory. Long hair on a man is a disgrace.
Well, call me the dum-dum that's gonna piss you off then. I got a dang golden retriever for my hairstyle, and, yeah, tomboy supremacy, so, bite me!
That's my shit!
Hello everybody and welcome back to another video for the day. We're going back into r/insane people Facebook because the trending tab on both Facebook and Twitter done be one of the most questionable areas on the internet at all times. And I got my safety gear and all, so I go there so you don't have to. If you guys would like to be absolutely amazing, show your support and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up the wholesome internet discussions, and if you guys have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. Sesame Street welcomes its first Filipino Muppet. Why did I think for the longest time Filipino was spelled with a PH?
Does he refuse to speak English?
Wait a minute. Muppets have races? What race is Elmo?
Elmo's racist. Elmo, you stupid fuck!
Dear neighbors, my property is private. All of my property is private, just as yours is private. From the concrete street all the way back to the cedar tree line at the back. Visitors are welcome provided they announce themselves first. The front door is a great place to start. Today I had to yell at some 10-something-year-old young ladies who were criminally trespassing across the back of our land. This was the 4th or 5th time I had to say something to your kids for being on my property uninvited. I was being pretty nice considering they were trespassing and I did not shoot first. I was rewarded for being so nice to these 10-something-year-old young girls by telling them, yelling very something ladylike, neighborly, saying things such as, F you, and some other very neighborly lady phrases. I'm not going to tell you how to raise your kids, but I do encourage you to educate your kids about respect for others, and most importantly, property rights in Texas.
Yes, Texas, the wonderful state where everything is bigger, especially the vacant space inside of people's heads.
I'm going to hate when your wild and rude cursing child has to learn the most painful and deadly lesson while trespassing on my land. This one little piece of dirt has just become the most unsafe place in this place for all trespassers.
Okay, what the crap is it with you and so many other dum-dums getting blue balls for the pew-pews? God forbid, go to an indoor range, you schmuck.
Hi, can I drink my urine while on antibiotics? Thank you.
Don't get on antibiotics. Okay, first off, why are you asking that? Secondly, why are you focusing on the antibiotics? I feel like there's a different issue you should be paying attention to.
My daughter, 15, has a ruptured eardrum. I couldn't stop it happening with oils. Now, what do? Bilateral tubes.
You didn't put oils in her ear, did you?
Oh yes, of course, before the rupture.
Yeah, that certainly didn't frickin' help. Why did you think it would help? You can guarantee this would be the exact same type of dum-dum, and I'm glad that we don't have any actual documented cases of this shit happening, but a person could be having cardiac arrest and straight up this dum-dum would ask, hey, what oil do we need?
Workers removed the asphalt in Russia and found this mysterious metal road riding a horse with a cart down the road, which is what we're told in history class would be a nightmare, let alone walking it. These metal rods were used to delegate electricity and negative earth potential, and the dome towers were used as antenna receivers. The same was applied in ancient temples, aka churches, mosques, cathedrals, but are really generators, all of which have copper floors.
Okay, that's it. Give me your tinfoil hat. You're losing dum-dum privileges. God forbid something like this is meant for, I don't know, maybe reinforcing the road. Definitely seems like something that would be great to have over in the US, because God forbid one of the reasons I got a Jeep is because the damn potholes are too much of an issue.
As many
of you know, I'm currently in a wheelchair recovering from my surgeries caused from a seizure-induced broken leg, foot, and ankle. With that being said, before this all happened, I started a few home projects I was unable to finish. This is where you guys hopefully come into play. I will be coming to this place June 13th, 14th, and 15th, and in those 3 days, I need to complete a very large list of things. Eventually, I will be moving back into my home, and I also need a place to stay when I come to this location for doctor's appointments because hotels are expensive. I guess, but starting multiple major home renovation projects is definitely just pennies on the dollar. Finish painting my kitchen cabinets. I'm halfway done. Paint my very small bathroom. Assemble guest bedroom furniture. Transport old bedroom furniture to a lovely lady downtown who needs it. Tag, organize, downsize, and donate through 3 storage units. Retrieve a couch from storage. Decorate the house with new furnishings. Make all the beds, general housekeeping, and light landscaping / yard work. I have a truck we can use. I can also rent a U-Haul / hire a junk removal company if need be. I can't pay you in anything, but a thank you and some refreshments will be on order to be kept us fed and hydrated because I currently have no income. Okay, so let me see if I can get this straight. On top of it having multiple major home renovations, you don't have any money, and so how'd you pay for those? If any of this sounds like you can help, please reach out so I can start to assemble a plan of attack. Thank you, and chat to those who may be able to help.
Great, so why don't you just throw them a damn pizza party while you're at it? Because that seems like a good, fantastic idea.
Or do you not have any exposure to give them? It rained today. I was happy when I went outside in it, and the rain was fluffy. Fluffy is the best way I can describe the rain. It felt slightly slower than normal raindrops, and looking slightly thicker than slightly more fibrous. When it hit anything, skin, the car, the ground, etc., it then looked and acted like water. I didn't waste any time getting away from it, but I'm left wondering what in the geoengineering fallout just happened. I've noticed chemtrails for years, but never fluffy rain. Bitch, that's snow! We call that snow with no accumulation. Nah, it was different than snow, and it wasn't cold. It was 80 degrees today. So you're going all conspiracy theory because the rain was a little slow. I did not know you were tracking the speed of frickin' water.
You know, being gay is actually really sexist against women. It says that you hate women's bodies, and that's really misogynistic. Stop being gay, please. It's not progressive.
No. Fellas, had to take my kid to the doctor this morning for catching strep throat for the millionth time. They had a conversation with him about how important it is for him to wash his hands and not put things in his mouth. So of course he is crab walking out of the doctor's office and rubbing his hands on the ground. Fast forward this evening and he just drank out of the dog's bowl. Okay, first off, your kid crab walking out of the doctor's office is just a kid being a kid. Let a kid enjoy that aspect of their childhood. Just because you couldn't doesn't mean that you shouldn't keep it away from the kids. Maybe teach him not to drink out of the dog bowl, because if that's where he's gonna go, I guarantee you're gonna want to put a clamp on the toilet in about 5 minutes. Sidewalk art. Don't touch the chalk art? Or is there a deeper message about the Earth, or maybe distant planets? My experience with some of this chalk art has not been positive. For example, the art usually is done by children, often resembles a very large mural, sizable and solid with chalk, at the end of my driveway or very near it. Historically, this has resulted in my car forced to drive through it, or my footsteps forced to walk through it. Track this message out up my driveway, into my garage, and into my house. In my opinion, blocks of solid colored chalk belong at the end of the child/artist's home, on the child/artist's driveway, or preferably on the child/artist's own private patio, in the same way that other toys must not be stored where they are visible or cause inconvenience. I have had a hose chalk away more than once for the sake of my carpet. Okay, looky here, Miss Karen, as a little bit bit of a fun fact about chalk. You're not gonna track it unless you do a damn river dance over it. Just say that you hate people enjoying themselves. I can guarantee you keep this up, somebody will find where your exact property line is, and they'll go like 1 inch out of it and do something that they know will piss you off, and you can't do a damn thing about it. Because stuff like that is very much my strategy. I am different, and am a good Christian and God-fearing person, and I know what the Bible says about stealing. Take a look at the Bible versus Ephesians 4:28, Exodus 20:15, and Romans, and am not a scam, which I can never steal a cheat person. Hello, mate, I see no reason why I would want to scam you, because I work hard to earn money, not to steal from you or scam you. I am legit, okay? Person's just trying to sell an iPad. Y'all making yourself look as sketchy as you can be by being a lovely Bible thumper. Like, yeah, sorry, I just wanted to make sure that nobody was, like, trying to scam me or anything. Oh, I would never. How dare you try to assume that I would scam you? Well, how about this lovely verse, ma'am? If the Lord on high doth decree, you are dumber than a sack of potatoes. But with that, that is going to have to be it with the video. If you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up the wholesome internet discussions, and if you guys have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications. I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.